They had their chance for atonement. But they didn't take it. They kept their nasty secrets from everyone. Except me. I showed them mercy. Then, Bill Bauer was a wretched man. He abandoned his wife. He abandoned his family. And so he was judged. And he was found guilty.
Henry Chamberlain.
Henry Chamberlain abandoned his son for 30 years. He's dead now.
Dad, how?
I killed him. The Chamberlains, the Bowers, the Reardons, the Spauldings, and the Lewises. Especially the Lewises. HB escaped somehow. But I'm gonna make them pay.
Pay for what?
For the sins of their fathers!
Why?
Because of you, Annie. Because of you.
Who's Annie? Who?
Come with me. Come with me, I'll show you. Here. Come with me. Then you remember. Come with me. Come with me, Annie.
What do you say we take her home again tonight, huh?
Claire. Look, I know what you're trying to do, but I really think you're putting yourself out on a limb.
Look, I am making my rounds, Nelson. I am taking care of my patients. I'm doing everything I have to do. Oh. Look, it's only been one night and one day. We can manage. I know we can. She's no trouble, and she's so scared.
Listen to me. This is a situation. Mrs. Welch is in a coma. She's not responding to treatment. Now, we can't keep Lauren, hoping that she's going to recover when she may not. Claire, sometimes prayers don't help.
We'll deal with that when and if the time comes.
That time may be now.
Hello, sweetheart.
Miss Turner, we've discussed it, and we've decided to take Lauren home again with us tonight.
She's very frightened, I understand. But I've delayed as long as I can. We have to start making plans to put the child in a juvenile care facility.
Mother, are you in here? Well, why are you sitting in the dark? Why is it so dark in here?
It's all my fault. I lost your father when he walked out that torch over 20 years ago, and I think I've lost Tony the same way.
Do you know where you are now?
You promised you'd tell me about Annie.
used to like it here, Annie. You swam here every day, from dawn till dusk.
Who's Annie?
Look in the water. You'll remember.
I hate the water.
I'm releasing you. You'll love the water again, like you used to. Look at the water!
Take me back.
You haven't heard a word I said, have you?
Yeah, I've been listening to you. The bomb, right?
Oh, the bomb! Like it was nothing.
What?
Your Uncle Rossmar saved my whole family's life. Doesn't that mean anything to you? It sure the hell does, mean something to me, you
Well,
know?
yeah, of course it does. I'm sorry. I'm just, I'm glad everybody's okay. I am. I guess this makes Ross some kind of hero, huh?
Well, half of everybody we know was in that room. If Ross hadn't tossed that bomb out of the window, everybody would have been dead.
I guess I ought to make the time to go see him in the hospital, huh?
Oh, yeah, that might be a nice gesture, Phil.
Rick, give me a break, will you? I got a lot on my mind, okay?
No, it's not okay. Look, I know you have a lot on your mind, okay? So do I. I'm as worried about Beth as you are, but you're going about this, Phillip, all wrong.
What the hell does that mean? You don't seem to understand. She is the most important thing in my life. She's the only thing in my life.
See, now that's exactly what I mean.
What?
You act obsessed. Just stop, okay? Please. Slow down. You're acting like some kind of,
What? Acting like I'm crazy?
driven. That might be a better word, okay? She told you she didn't want to see you anymore, Phillip. I heard her say that.
Rick, I have lost every person in my life that I've ever cared about. I'm not going to lose Beth. I can't. Just can't let that happen.
I mean, you have no other choice, Phillip. It's her decision, not yours.
Okay, it is her decision. But she hasn't made that decision. What she said the other day was fear. Okay?
Fear? What does Beth have to be afraid of?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out. But to do that, I've got to get her alone. I've got to get her away from that house and away from Bradley.
Oh, is that why you've been running around campus, crashing all these classes, trying to put her at ease by behaving like some kind of nut?
I am not doing that. I asked her art teacher if he had seen her. Okay. But you understand, if I can get her alone, I can reason with her. I can find out what the problem is.
I have been looking for her, too, all right?
I know you
haven't
have.
seen her. Now, secondly, this is the most important. This is going to be the most difficult for you. You're going to have to be patient, okay?
Rick.
Listen. We know how important education is to Beth, right? Well, when she gets back to school, if she's willing to talk to you, she will.
Okay, I could deal with that if I knew she were coming back. But who the hell knows what she's going to do? I talked to her mother a little while ago on the phone, and I asked her, why isn't Beth in class? She told me it was none of my business and hung up.
That's exactly the sort of dumb thing I'm talking about.
What?
If Beth is frightened about something, Phil, the longer you carry on like this, the longer she's going to stay away from school.
Well, what am I supposed to do, Rick? Just sit around and do nothing? I love her.
Do you listen to yourself? You sound like Mindy.
Well, maybe Mindy's right. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe occasionally when you love somebody, you're asked to fight for them. Well, that's what I'm doing now. I'm not going to let anything stand in my way.
Then you're making a big mistake.
How?
A big mistake, because Beth's not the kind of girl you can take by storm. Hell, if I thought I could sweep her off her feet, I wouldn't be wasting my time on this, on you.
Look, Rick, I know I'm acting like an idiot, okay? That's news to nobody. I don't have any better ideas, do you?
We both know what Beth is like, right? Now, that's why we care about her the way we do. Just my bad luck she prefers a jerk like you. Beth knows her own mind. Let's just let her work it out for herself, all right?
And is it like a test? She loves me, she'll come back to me, and all that stuff?
Yeah. She won't be able to do anything else but.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mindy.
How you doing?
Good. Listen.
Good.
Phillip and I have some...
Wait. Look, Fred. I'm fine, really. I'm fine.
Phillip and I have some very important to talk about, so if you don't mind.
Oh, about the bomb? Oh, goodness. Wasn't that scary? I'll tell you. Fred, look here. I'm fine. I mean, you can go now. Leave. Go, please. Beat it.
Mindy, look,
Gee.
we're not done, okay? Do you mind if we just...
Oh, I know. Well, that's why I'm here. I take it you haven't heard from Beth? Fred! Looky here. Now, nobody's going to try and throw a bomb at me here. No, would you go sit down, Fred. Go over here and sit down. Sit down, Fred. Oh, that big giant. Anyway, I take it you haven't heard from Beth. I know this may not be much of a substitute, but if you would like a shoulder to lean on or to cry on, I'll do the best I can, okay?
Lionel, I don't want to hear any sad stories about manpower problems at Lake Elizabeth. If they don't have enough cars to cover that area, they're supposed to call in the state police. Yes, on my authority. Yes, of course I'll take full responsibility. Yes, they can call to confirm. Lionel, just tell him I'm convinced that Eli Sims has returned to that lake, and I want him stopped before he kills again. Damn it, Lionel, just do it and do it now. And you get back to me as soon as you have Eli's records, because... Lionel, yes, your research was superior. It was excellent. I told you that before. Well, that's very kind of you, Lionel. Thank you very much, too. Goodbye.
Problems with Lionel?
I don't know. Some days he just makes me crazy with his questions and his enthusiasm. Where the hell are the nurses?
I hope that's not the way you're canvassing for votes. Who's gonna vote for grumpy Ross Marler despite your heroics at the Chamberlains?
I just want to find out what's taking so long with my x-rays, that's all. Trish, I have to get out of here and find out if this case is being covered. It's far too dangerous for too many people.
Do you really think that Eli will go back to the lake?
I know he will. He's been so methodical about everything else.
That's true. It was so creepy the way he scratched out the faces in that photograph one by one.
Not to mention the strange events of the past few weeks, that bomb being planted in the camera that over 20 years ago took that picture, his service records disappearing, and most of all, Eli's calling card, the photograph of Annabelle in front of the Christmas tree. He was so very clever, because all the events, they pointed to Annabelle. Bill Bauer's death, Gwen Harding's murder, Henry's heart attack, perhaps even H.B.'s disappearance. But my God, what possible reason would a father have to implicate his daughter?
I don't know.
Yeah, Ross Marler. I knew it. I knew it. Keep in touch. I was right. They located Eli's car. It was abandoned on a dirt road just north of Lake Elizabeth. Annabelle's car was at the entrance, and Tony's car was nearby. I've got him. Now, Trish, I have to get out of here. I don't care what those x-rays or the doctors have to say.
Miss Turner, can I see you for a minute, please? Certainly, thank you.
Dr. Fisher, dial operator. Dr. Fisher, dial operator.
Miss Turner, I think it would be an absolute crime to put Lauren in an institution at a time like this, don't you think?
I know that you've taken a personal interest in the child.
Lauren! It's not the child. She has a name. It's Lauren.
Lauren will be well taken care of until we locate one of her relatives. The juvenile center is well staffed with caring professionals.
No, I'm sorry. I won't have it. No.
Claire, would you listen to yourself? That's exactly what I was talking about. You are getting in over your
Oh,
head.
don't give me that. Look, I know what it's like to be lost in a bureaucratic maze. What Lauren needs is love, support, someone who cares. You know what I mean?
I promise you that Lauren will get all of the attention she needs. She will. The people at the center are caring and kind.
No one is taking Lauren away from her mother.
Claire, Miss Turner is only trying to do her job.
Will you stay out of this?
Look, I'm sorry, I really am. But as long as Mrs. Welsh is unable to assign custody,
Dr. Cook,
the matter is in the hands of the court.
Line 23.
Listen to me. Listen. Can't keep Lauren indefinitely. Okay? Now, Ms. Welch is comatose, and she could be for a very long time. We have to face the fact she may never recover at all.
No. You better come quickly. It's Mrs. Welch. Oh.
It's all right, Dr. Ramsey. I'll take care of Lauren. You needn't worry. I won't go anywhere until you come back.
Dr. Sedgwick? Dr. Sedgwick, please call your office.
Everything's going to be okay, sweetheart. Lauren? Lauren!
Hillary, restrain her arm. She's going to pull out this IV. Mrs. Welch, you are in Cedars Hospital in Springfield. I'm Dr. Nelson. When'd you start thrashing about?
The monitor showed signs of a faster pulse rate about 3 minutes ago.
Mrs. Welch, can you hear me? Can you understand?
Shall I call a attending physician?
Yeah, please.
Yes, please. Has she spoke or responded at all?
No.
No?
Not yet.
Okay, Mrs. Welch, you've had an accident. You're in the hospital, but everything is going to be okay. You're going to be just fine. Just calm down and relax. Mrs. Welch?
Mommy. Mommy. Mommy, I'm here. Lauren?
Your daughter's gonna be just fine. She's been taken very good care of by Dr. Ramsey.
Dr. Ramsey certainly has.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. If I'm ever in a hospital, I'll be lucky to have a doctor like you to stand up and fight for me.
So, what now?
Well, that's up to you and Dr. Ramsey. From the look of things, I don't think my services will be needed after all.
Now, Mother, come on. Now, look, you've got to pull yourself together now.
I can't, Nola. I feel so guilty.
Well, you mustn't. You have absolutely nothing to feel guilty about.
Oh, yes, I do. I was so completely taken in by Eli. Mom, everybody was taken in. Honey, I invited him to live in my home. I even went to the movies with him. Come on now, Mom, come on. You know, we stopped and he bought me a soda. It was the same night he had killed that woman. But, Mom, you didn't know that.
Commander Sims could be a very charming person when he needed to be.
Yes, his manners, the way he dressed, everything. He was a murderer, Nola. Mom, you had no way of knowing that he was a psycho. I'm a mother. A mother's supposed to have some instincts to protect her children.
Well, actually, Bea, that's an old anthropological myth.
Oh, no, it isn't. Not if you're Irish. If anyone is to blame, it's me and Tony for not telling you about this from the very beginning. Mother, maybe you could have figured it out before anybody else. You think so? Yes, of course. Oh, what was I doing down here making casseroles and he was up in the bedroom making bombs, for heaven's sake? He even talked me into taking that camera to the party. If it hadn't been for Ross, everybody would be dead, and it would be my fault. Oh, just stop it. Just stop. I'm so sick of you being sorry for yourself. I am not feeling sorry for myself, Nola. I am feeling helpless. Annabelle and Tony may be in all kinds of danger, and I can't do anything to help them.
Sure, there's lots of things you can do.
Right. Yeah? Like what? Like sitting down with your family right now and trying to figure out where Tony is. Oh, it's no use. For heaven's sake, they could be dead. Oh, Mother, please just stop it, please.
Bea, this isn't like you at all. Nola has told me time and time again that you were the one that taught the meaning of faith to this entire family.
I've certainly been praying all day. But now, Mom, that's not enough. We've got to put some action behind this. Oh, you're right, honey. Now, we'll just sit down right now and we'll figure out who Tony's friends are and where he could have gone. Oh.
Good idea. I'll call some private investigators and they'll search every place where Tony has been seen or has any connection with.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to go upstairs and call, what's his name, Tim O'Leary. He used to go on those fishing trips sometimes. Maybe he'll remember something about the campsites at Lake Elizabeth.
That's it. That's the spirit, Mom. Come on. We're Irish and we're just beginning to fight.
Well? Still tender, huh?
You might say that. What did the x-rays show?
Negative. Torn tendons. Give it rest.
Something wrong with you?
No. Why?
Just wondering. When can I go?
Ross, you've had a mild concussion. You're in a hurry? You got a date tonight or something?
I'm in the middle of a very important case. I don't have the time or the inclination to date Dr. Ramsey or anyone else. Now then, is my concussion mild enough to win me a ticket out of here?
Yes, it is, actually. Well, you know, take it easy on it, and if there's any dizziness or blurred vision, headaches or nausea...
Yeah. If I have any of that, I'll check back into the Grand Hotel. Where are my clothes?
I'll get them for you.
Terrific. Listen, I hope you solve your case. I hope you win DA, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you very much, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly. So, what's the next step?
You get a hold of Lionel, have him arrange for someone to come over here, pick me up, and take me to Lake Elizabeth.
Save your dime. We'll take my car. We'll go together.
No, Trish, I do not want you getting involved. It's far too dangerous.
Well, it's too late for that. Listen, that character almost killed my entire family with that bomb, and my father is still missing. I am going with you.
Listen, I cannot be responsible for your safety.
You don't have to. I'm over 21, and I'm going to that lake with or without your permission.
You know, I see now why Ellen was grooming you for an executive position at Spaulding. You're terrific when it comes to giving orders.
Oh, yeah? Well, here's another order for you, Mr. D.A. Put your pants on. We're getting out of here.
Look at the water!
Take me back.
You were swimming. Remember? You must remember.
Hiya, Pumpkin. It's the dream. It's just like the dream.
Only this time, there's an ending.
Stay there, Fred. So, have you talked to your father, Alan, about giving Mr. Raines his old job back?
Mm-hmm. I talked to him yesterday.
Well, did he say anything?
Yeah, he said that he promised he would offer him some kind of position.
So that puts the ball back in Mr. Raines' court, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess it does. I don't know if that's good or bad. Might just make things worse.
They couldn't be too much worse.
Oh, sure it could. I think as much as he hates the Spauldings, he might just throw that offer right back in Alan's face.
Oh, well, listen, don't worry. I don't think that will happen. Besides, I think Mr. Spaulding is a clever enough man where he'll make Mr. Raines an offer that he probably won't be able to refuse.
Yes, well, Alan can be very persuasive when he wants to be, so we'll see. Whether it works or not, though, thank you for the suggestion. It's more than I was coming up with.
Well, what are friends for?
Right.
Yep.
No, seriously, thank you both. Getting kind of lonely, just me and Boss.
Well, I wish there was more that I could do.
I think you've done more than your share, Mindy.
You know what I was thinking? Maybe it would be a good idea if I were to talk to Beth.
I think
I could really help.
Beth needs some time for herself.
No. See, that if I could talk to Beth, I could get that poor thing to open up and tell me what the problem is.
I hardly think Beth is going to be spending any time opening up to you.
Well, no, that's where you're wrong, because, see, a girl like Beth will open up and she'll confide in another woman. See, she'd dare never tell a man.
It's worth a try, for sure.
Good. Well, I'll try and see what I could do.
Okay, Mindy. Thanks. I'll see you guys.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm going to go for a walk. I'm so tired of sitting around.
Don't crash in your glasses.
Listen, Phillip, why don't I go with you? We have a lot to talk about.
No, actually, I got some stuff I need to do, so
All right.
catch you later.
So, anyway, what are you looking at?
You're really amazing, you know that?
I do? I am how?
You may be able to fool Phillip, Mindy, but you're not going to be able to fool me.
Dr. Sedgwick, please call your office.
I'll tell you, when I first looked at that chart, I didn't give Mrs. Welch a chance.
Yeah, the odds against that kind of rapid recovery make it some kind of a miracle.
A medical miracle. Nelson, I think it's time that you face the facts and develop some faith in your ability as a fine physician.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I didn't have a doubt for a second that Mrs. Welch would come through.
Well, then explain one thing to me. If you had so much faith in me, how come you and Lauren were in there praying a couple of hours ago?
Covering our bets?
You know, you constantly amaze me. I mean, just when I think I have you figured all out, bang, something new.
What's going to happen to Lauren?
Claire worked it all out.
Yes. When Mrs. Welch, she regained consciousness, she told us the name of Lauren's grandparents, and Mrs. Turner gave him a call. Turns out they're only a few hours' drive from here, so Mrs. Turner's taking care of him until they get here.
Oh, that's good. I always like happy endings.
Yeah, especially at the end of a shift, right? Need a ride home?
Yes, I'd love one. I'm gonna go to my locker and I'll meet you in the parking lot. Okay?
She's a remarkable woman.
I got the impression you felt that way. Actually, I've remarked on her a few times myself.
Jennifer White, please come
File
to the admissions office, please.
Oh,
Jennifer White,
are you leaving us so soon?
Just as fast as this contraption will roll me out of here. I've got work to do.
Well, here you go. I've got your release form all prepared. All you have to do is sign it.
I don't know how to tell you this, but we're all real glad to see you go.
Telling me I'm a lousy patient, huh?
The worst. I know you're anxious to catch Eli Sims, though.
You can make book, I will, too.
You've got my vote. Go for it. Okay, get out of here.
You ready?
Roll.
Okay.
For you, Miss Bauer. Oh, you just caught him. Hold on a minute. It's for you, Ross.
Ross Marler. Yes, Lionel, what is it? Oh, yeah? It's fantastic. What do the records say? You're kidding. He was? Well, then she must be the woman in the photograph, then. All right. Yeah, I'll be in touch. Thank you, Lionel. Good work.
Ross, I'll bring the car around front, and we can hit the lake there.
Fine. But I have one stop I have to make before we leave town.
Mommy? Mommy? Hiya, Pumpkin. Hi, baby.
Harlot!
Eli's not what you think. I just got hot and I went for a swim.
Liar! I know where you've been. I saw you. Tramp! Cover yourself in front of this child.
Don't preach to me, Eli. I ain't done nothing wrong. Come on, just let me in the boat. I'm tired.
Child. You deserve no child.
Oh, are you crazy? You're gonna kill me.
Someday, huh?
Yeah. Someday.
Yeah, it sure was. You tired? You look tired. Maybe you should take a nap or...
Yeah, maybe I will.
Now listen, don't worry about dinner or anything. I mean, I'll whip up some of my famous and dangerous spaghetti sauce. Where'd you get the box of crackers?
Oh, I bought them for Lauren. She wasn't eating, so I figured these would be better than nothing.
You really miss her, don't you?
I'm glad everything worked out.
You were really wonderful with her, you know.
I like children. I understand them.
You understand anyone who's frightened or alone. You...
Oh, doctor, please, no
What?
psychoanalysis. Huh?
All right. But
what?
Well, I have got to say that there is a side to you, lady, that you don't let anyone see. I mean, I've seen it. And you shouldn't keep it hidden. You know, you're not the loner you pretend to be.
Not too much. You just see what you want to see, don't you? I'm going to go take a nap. You want you give me a call when dinner's on the table.
Okay. Claire?
Yeah.
You know, one day you would make a wonderful wife and mother.
And I don't know why you have such a suspicious mind.
Well, you'll forgive me if I don't list all my reasons, Mindy, but this sudden burst of virtue and generosity is kind of hard to swallow.
Well, I don't know why it should be. I'll tell you, I was very upset when Phillip broke up with me for Beth. But I've come to accept the inevitable. I'll tell you, I care an awful lot about Phillip. But now that I've decided that it's better to be Phillip's friend than to lose him entirely.
I thought you were the kind of girl that always got what she wanted or got even.
Oh, I behaved like that when I was a child. I am a woman now. I think this disappointment in love has helped me to mature.
Mature?
Yes.
That's a bunch of manure, Minnie. The only reason you're doing this self-sacrifice routine is to get Phillip on the rebound.
You know, you're awfully young to be so cynical.
Oh, I'm awfully young to be so
Yes.
Let me tell you.
Has she been in here?
No, not
Beth's
yet.
back in school.
No, she
That's
hasn't.
great.
I spoke to
Phillip.
Vukovic. She said that she was in his econ class this afternoon,
Oh,
so
man.
she's back.
That's great, Phillip. I was really worried
I
about
gotta go try to
I
find
was
her.
worried too. Wait a minute. Now remember what you guys told me earlier. Don't put a lot of pressure on her now.
I'm not. Oh, well, listen.
Okay.
You're not changing your mind, are you now, Mindy?
No, Beth is an emotional girl. I mean, it's obvious that she's not very stable right now, so just try not to scare her off.
I'm
now.
not going to do anything to scare her. I'm not going to put any pressure on her. I just want to talk to her and get her to tell me what's going on.
Okay, but now that poor Beth is in school finally, I think, why don't you guys give her a little space? I mean, you know, just try not to see her maybe right away.
It's too late now, Mindy.
No, Beth, please. I just want to talk to you.
We have nothing to talk
No,
about.
listen, I just want to talk to you. I won't touch you. I won't do a thing. I just want to talk to you, okay? Okay? I'll make sure that you're okay. You go for a walk with me? Why?
I don't want to be alone with you.
What have I done, Beth?
Nothing. You haven't done anything.
No, I didn't think I had either. So would you tell me what the hell is going on?
It wouldn't work out.
See, I don't understand that, Beth. It will work out. It will. It has to. Why wouldn't it work out? I love you. You love me. That's enough. God, Beth, that's all there is.
Don't do this.
Beth, what am I doing?
I'm going.
No, Beth, please.
Don't!
Please listen to me. Now, look, try to remember what we had planned. We were going to move you into the dorm, remember? We were going to share all those things. We were going to study together. You were going to draw. I was going to write. Remember all that? And then Bradley got involved. Now tell me, what did he do to you? You gotta help me understand, Beth.
But he's watching.
Hey, listen up! Everybody pay attention over here! Okay, now everybody's watching.
I knew it was a mistake to come here. I knew it was a mistake to come back. I was hoping that you'd believe me and what I said to you and that you'd leave me alone.
Not unless you tell me why, Beth! Don't shut me out!
I can't go through having sing like this every time we meet.
Well, what do you want from me?
Nothing. I don't want anything. I just want you to leave me alone. You have to. If you don't, I'll leave school.
Say you don't love me. Tell me that. Say it.
feel a thing. Daddy is so proud of you. And your mommy, too. Yeah. Everybody came to your party. All your uncles and all your aunts. And your grandmother, too. And your grandfather. They all love you just as much as Mommy and Daddy do. Yes, they do. Yeah. Oh, Daddy's here. Look how you make him smile. Look at that. Give Daddy a kiss. Give Daddy a kiss. Yeah, give Daddy a kiss. What the hell are you doing, Nelson?
Quinn, I just found Tony's address book, and then I made a list of all the places he could have gone.
Good. We're going to need all the help we can get.
You see, this is one of his
I
friends.
just talked to Tim O'Leary. He remembers your father's favorite place. It was, where's the lake? Yeah, it was in the northwest corner of Lake Elizabeth near the cove. There's a cove right about there.
Got it. Well, there's enough space there to land our helicopter. I'll call the pilot and tell him we're on our way.
Mom, I found Tony's address book.
Excuse me, Ross, what are you doing out of the hospital? Is everything all right?
I don't have much time, but I wanted to tell you I know where Tony is.
You do?
Where?
Yes, we've located Annabelle, Eli, and Tony.
Did you find out why Eli was killing all the people?
I think so. I got a hold of Eli's records. Eli Sims had a wife named Annabelle Sims. The woman in that photograph is Eli Sims' wife.
This has been Guiding Light. Provided by Lily Rubin Salon South Southwest, Aura Feder, and Barney's. with us Monday for another full hour of Guiding Light.